So guys, in the last video we constructed few angles and saw the reason behind those steps. It was fun, right? Now let's see how to construct more such angles using our previous knowledge. Let's say we have to construct an angle of measure 22.5 degrees. This number looks a bit strange. How will we get this angle? Is there a proper way of doing that? What if we had another angle of the same measure kept together? We get a 45 degree because 22.5 degrees plus 22.5 degrees is 45 degrees. But how is that useful here? Well, when we bisect an angle, we get two angles of equal measures, right? So, if we bisect a 45 degree angle, we should get two 22.5 degrees angle, right? Absolutely. And we already know that we get a 45 degrees angle on bisecting an angle of 90 degrees. So now we have a roadmap. To get an angle of 22.5 degrees, we first have to construct an angle of 90 degrees. And on bisecting it, we will get an angle of 45 degrees. And on further bisecting it, we will get an angle of measure 22.5 degrees. So without any delay, let's get started. In the previous video, we learned how to construct an angle of 90 degrees, right? So here we have angle ABC of 90 degrees. The first step is to bisect this angle. For this, using a compass and taking B as center, draw an arc such that it intersects the rays BA and BC. Name these intersection points D and E respectively. Now, taking E as center and with the radius more than half the length of DE, draw an arc in the interior of angle B. Now, using the same radius and taking D as center, draw another arc in the interior of angle B such that it intersects the previous arc. Let the two arcs intersect at F. Lastly, draw the ray BF. The ray BF is the required bisector of angle ABC. Also, name this point P. The angles ABF and FBC are of 45 degrees. Now we have to bisect the angle FBC. For that, repeat the same steps that we did for bisecting angle ABC. Remember that the procedure of bisecting an angle remains the same irrespective of what angle we are bisecting. So, taking E as center and with the radius more than half the length of PE, draw an arc in the interior of angle FBC. Now, with the same radius and taking P as center, draw another arc in the interior of angle FBC such that it intersects the previous arc. Let the two arcs intersect at a point T. Lastly, draw the ray BT. This ray BT is the required bisector of angle FBC. Thus, angle TBC is the required angle of measure 22.5 degrees. Whoa, we finally got the angle. But is it really a 22.5 degrees angle? Let's verify it using a protractor. See, this is really a 22.5 degrees angle. Great. You guys are becoming smarter day by day. Why don't you try constructing some angles on your own? Like a 75 degrees angle and a 135 degrees angle? I'm here to help you if you get stuck. Hey, are you done? Great. If not, let's figure it out together. Let's start with a 75 degrees angle. So, 75 into 2 is 150. This means if we bisect a 150 degree angle, we get a 75 degree angle. But constructing a 150 degrees angle is a bit complicated. The only standard angles known to us are 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees and 180 degrees. Is there any other way? Yes, there is. 75 degrees is simply the sum of 60 degrees and 15 degrees. And we already know how to construct an angle of 60 degrees. This means if we bisect the 30 degrees angle between 60 degrees and 90 degrees, we will get a 15-degree angle. So firstly, construct angles of measure 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Then, bisect the 30 degrees angle between 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So, 60 degrees plus 15 degrees is 75 degrees. So this is one simple way of getting a 75 degrees angle. Great! Now let's come to 135 degrees and see how we get it. 135 degrees is simply the sum of 90 degrees and 45 degrees. So first, we will construct a 90 degrees angle. Then, to get a 45 degrees angle, we will bisect the other 90 degrees angle. So, 90 degrees plus 45 degrees is 135 degrees, which is the required angle. But you may wonder, why didn't you bisect the first 90 degrees angle? Well, 135 degrees is an obtuse angle, so it should be greater than 90 degrees. There are different ways of drawing any angle. For example, an angle of 75 degrees can be drawn based on either 60 degrees plus 15 degrees or even by bisecting the angle of 150 degrees. All of these are possible using the knowledge of construction that we have. However, it is very important to understand which approach will take the least amount of time and also look the most presentable. So now you know how we can get angles of different measures using our previously known standard angles. It's easy and so much fun. Now you don't have to worry about your score in constructions. If you learn like this, you will enjoy it very much. So guys, have fun constructing different angles and try to create your own strategies. Now let's have a quick recap. To construct an angle of 22.5 degrees, bisect the angle of measure 45 degrees. To construct an angle of 75 degrees, firstly, construct the angles 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Then, bisect the 30 degrees angle between 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Thus, 75 degrees is simply the sum of 60 degrees and 15 degrees. To construct an angle of 135 degrees, firstly construct an angle of 90 degrees. Then, bisect the other 90 degrees angle to get a 45 degrees angle. Thus, 135 degrees is simply the sum of 90 degrees and 45 degrees.